10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff as we get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Navy Midshipman offense comes out and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week.
There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Finds the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Henderson. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality. And
touchdown, midshipman! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Navy offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Might be changing the route. Trying to beat him to the left. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Henderson. Spins away from the defender. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up the...
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, midshipman. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Handoff to the single running back. Got the first down and more. At midfield, he's got room. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turn at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Navy will go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Navy! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Navy 28, Purdue 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires it incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll ride the hot hand. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Ballmer. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
You see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Gets away from one, finds room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Ballmer. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Henderson. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. It's Henderson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They go to the draw. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability out front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Balmer. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They turn to the passing game on third and short. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Taken down at the 49. And that's good enough.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 18 to Georgia Southern. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. End off from the shotgun. Shows him the stiff arm. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. End off from the gun. Crosses the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. to the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Navy will go back on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still running at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.